What's up guys, Boy here. Today we're doing another video. Today we're taking a look at the Microtech Combat Troodon Gen 3. Let's begin. So that took me a little while to buy this guy. Yeah, as you could probably know, I actually got this technically recently, believe it or not. Which it makes it more hilarious about it here. It actually took me around about like, I don't know, maybe 4 months just to get this thing, which is quite understandable about this. Well, I was a little too busy buying things like, I don't know, the poleaxe, the warhammer. I mean, I was pretty busy getting some really cool stuff. Even its own competitors, Tech, and even the, let's see here. Oh yeah, the single action Smith & Wesson. Yep, this is that more iconic OTF knife. So, the box itself, as you could probably know, here you go. Here's what the box looks like. Never compromise. Setting the standard for precision cutlery since 1994. Yeah, don't compromise things. I mean, never cut corners with it. U.S. 100% American made. Wait, can I find the made in China on it? Nope, not seeing it here. On this one right here I got is the DE, which is the double edge Gen 3. Natural Clear Apocalyptic Standard 114210 APNC. No 556. Oh, good. You could probably... And there's some detail on the package too. Actually, yeah, here's the original logo. Here's that original logo here. So I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you just pause it and then you can actually read it. But here is the microtechknives.com, and yeah, where I got this, I actually went to their website. You know, when I have the knockoff review, I was actually pretty clear that I was gonna look for this guy. You know, the Combat Troodon, to be exact. So I actually went to their website, and lo and behold, I actually managed to found a store that sold this. I actually sell this stuff. Inside the package, here's some pretty good foam here. Now inside the bag, yep, that's where that knife was in. Caution, sharp edge. Okay, inspected by, yeah, the guys who actually sharpen it. Here's the, I know, I'm just taking too long to make that. Here's some pretty good artwork to it. Here's the product manual for it. So here's the... So, there's how you open. Let's see, almost 12 inches. Then that's how you close. I mean, pretty simple. This one, yeah, that's the blade reset, the fuller and the blood groove, or the fuller with the holes inside of it. Okay, we got the knife care, sharpening repair, knife storage, which you could probably know. And here's the online resource. And there's more advertisements to it. You know, follow the action. And I gotta say, these are really pretty good. Like, it doesn't look like, you know, cheap paper. All that. Oh yeah, there was a sticker on here. There was actually a sticker that they actually came with. But I've actually put that, you know, was sticking onto my, put that onto my tool, or rather on my closet of all things, which is more funny. Here's the eagle claw. It makes it more cooler as hell. Okay, here's the, let's see. Okay, here's that copyright trademark deal, so strictly prohibited and punished by law. Well, I could probably see that. This one is the Crud Cutter dual fuel drivetrain trademarks. So there you go. Yeah, the crud cutter is something you probably... I think that one's the one I got. You could probably know. So the blade itself is made out of... So this is how you open this. And this is how you close it. It has that X thumb drive with the small crud cutters. So that's probably going to be pretty useful. This whole thing is made in-house. I got the double edge combat troodon, and the one on this one here is M390MK on here. They got their claw engraved here. They got the torque screws to make it easier for people who doesn't have the particular tool to disassemble it, which that kind of makes sense for it, because I don't have that piece of tool just yet. Of course, this is the one I have is made in actually 05, which is May 2024, USA, and of course microtech engraved in here with a little ball, basically with the ball piece in here to actually make it easier to put it in your pocket. Here's a little glass breaker tip. Here's the two big holes to believe it or not, to clean out the blade, like, having to fan it in here. Of course, this is the 6061 aluminum handle with the entire, with the piece of steel. That's not pot metal, to be exact. It's I guess no, it's the Bower M390 piece, I guess. Maybe I'm getting pretty wrong about it. Of course, you got the one there's a Gen 2, which has had like a bunch of like jimping all over the thing, which I don't have that one, but it definitely has a bunch of jimping on like 3 areas. 1, 2 in the front, 3 on the back, but 6 on this side, while 3 on both sides at the back. And you can disassemble it to, like, basically use it for second hand, or rather left hand users. There's also a lot of other variants to it. There's things like the drop point to the serrated edge, which I was going to get that one, the one with the green and all, but I decided to get this one instead. So the size on the blade itself is around about of 3 3/4. Meanwhile, for the handle, while it's closed, it would be around about 5.5 inches. 5.5 inch. Meanwhile, for the overall size, is around about... Let's see, I'm trying to... for around about of 9.5 inch. So, let me tell you about this one here, about the whole entire finish. So, the finish on this one is, as you definitely know, the entire of Apocalyptic Standard. That's actually the coating finish on this thing, so you could probably know. Actually, it's kind of eerily similar to the Zombie Tools finish, so you could probably... let me bring this guy out. Yeah, it actually had that... definitely had that same, or not the same finish, but it definitely had that more of that apocalyptic type finish, so it's actually makes it cool. But there is one thing I actually do like, is the, just engraving the date to it, which is, I actually really find it really cool about it. Oh man, let's actually do the test and see how good this is going to be. Well, spoiler, it's going to be awesome. Awesome. So let's test it out. So the results out there is that's a really clean cut. Look at that thing. That's definitely a clean cut, which is really crazy about that one. Meal for the medium plastic bottle is, now this one I striked was on the top of it, and it actually cut through the bottle cap, which is was pretty crazy about it. Yeah, there's the results of that. Like, a chunk of plastic just got taken out. Like, yeah, you could probably know that's definitely going to be in that versus test. Oh, look, spoiler for that video. And for this one, that actually, now to be fair, it actually was like little piece of plastic was like hanging and all that, which is, you know, pretty crazy to see that one. Which, you know, for the harder plastic, it actually did well than I usually can say. Look at that. That's a really clean cut. Like, I think it's because it wasn't like reached, the whole blade wouldn't like reach it. I think I was like a little bit to the back, so probably. But again, that's a, yeah, with that results, that's a pretty clean cut that one is. So you could probably know that the weight was pretty worth the whole, and even the price itself. So I'm giving the microtech combat troodon the double-edged natural gray apocalyptic finish an astounding of a 10 out of 10. Now I would give it, now to be fair, the reach distance may not be that great, but it's definitely have it for a reason to be pretty good. I'm actually I'm very surprised that this was like, you know, definitely worth the price and all. So yeah, pretty good piece itself. Like, that's a really good piece itself. I would highly recommend getting it if you're gonna start collecting OTFs or the Ultratechs. That's a really astounding piece. You all know what that's gonna go to. Oh yeah, you know. Oh wait, let me bring this guys up. Okay, I've got back. So you could probably know this one's actually going alongside with my Zombie Tools Felon Bowie knife. Really good. I always bring that up all the time, which makes it even funnier as hell. My Swiss Army knife goes alongside with it. The Buck 110. Then, of course, the Buck 119. And, oh, right, I forgot two more things. my Sog Steel pup. In fact, it's actually kind of the same size, believe it or not, even by the tip itself. And of course, my Gerber Prodigy. It's almost a little smaller than the Prodigy, but that did pretty good. You could probably know for that. So, as you could definitely know, what I said in my particular knife, or actually led to these three in a good funny situation about it, and how fitting this whole situation is, you know, bringing these three. Well, you could probably know for a fact about this, as you could definitely know for this situation here is, yeah, because it's popular, you know, since it's a popular knife and all, and many people want to buy it, there's definitely going to be something that are going to rip it off. Yeah. Just like very famous knives are going to do. They're going to find a way, something's going to find a way to rip things off. And, oh yeah, this thing. Oh, you know, that was in my second OTF review. Oh yeah. Yeah, tune in next time. We're going to be doing a rather more of a, dare I say, you know, the more of, you're probably going to definitely know that which is going to win. Or, well, I guess spoiler alerts for it is probably this thing won't be winning. The only thing that's going to win is probably the price itself, but, I don't know. Price definitely. So, yes. Tune in next time for these two. Gonna have like a, you know, a battle for it. And I say battle, I mean, you could definitely know which is going to win. So, I see you guys next time, and I'll see. So that signs off my Combat Troodon, and I'll see you guys next time.